We're here at Valeriote Market to try the traditional porchetta roast that they have here that they're going to cook and serve for us with roasted vegetables.
Every village, every town has their version of porchetta. So I've studied various regions, their differences in porchettas, and sort of combined, what I think and what we feel would suit sort of, people in Guelph and the North American palate. And what I've done here is I've butterflied the meat on the belly. I'm going to season it quite heavily with salt and then pepper, of course. Nice generous coating of pepper. I dry my own spices, so I have some dried dill seed, some dried fennel seed. So in Italy they'd be using like fresh fennel fronds and fresh garlic. So what I've done is sort of mixed up the varieties of herbs and stuff like that. So I'm going to start with a bit of fresh dill, a little bit of sage, fresh sage, a little bit of rosemary, just so it's a very aromatic finished dish for sure. Lots of fresh basil, and as you can see, we're not shy with the amount of herbs we have in here. And then fresh parsley. So the next layer will be, we've taken the shoulder meat of the pig and we've ground it up, made it into our store sweet Italian sausage mix. And we'll just spread this, this will pack the herbs down nicely. We'll just try to keep it as even as possible. Roasted apples, we roasted some Honey Crisps. Honey Crisps really like to keep their shape after they've been roasted. They don't go all mushy and mealy. And then the last layer before we roll it, what I've done here is I've taken some pork shoulder and I've pre-braised it for about 3 hours. So by cooking it ahead of time, our timing of cooking the whole dish sort of comes out all cooked properly at the same time. And now it's time to roll, and it's a two-man rolling job.
Very good for large gatherings, family gatherings, easy to cook, easy to carve, great taste.
That's a good party. So what I like to do with the porchetta roast is I like to cook it at 375 degrees for about 20 minutes, just to sear the outside, make it all golden brown. Then I turn it down to 325 degrees, 20 minutes per pound, 3-pound roast here, so this was in the oven for approximately an hour. Then a couple of roasted vegetables just to have as a nice little side. So when I serve it, I try to get a bit of everything just fall apart.
Wow.
Delicious. I take the skin off the top and I sort of refry it for a little longer. Makes nice crispy crackling. And I'll use that as a nice little
texture element.
Yeah, texture, a nice little garnish. People just love the crackling.
Yeah.
And then of course, me personally, I love like a hot horseradish mustard, and that's our traditional porchetta.
Try it with some mustard, apple. The apple pairs so well with the pork, obviously. The meat is just so tender and juicy, and those spices and the herbs really come through. It's delicious. If you're looking to prepare a traditional homemade meal without much effort, stop by Valeriote Market and try their porchetta. For GuelphToday, I'm Sadie Janes.